Hi guys, I'm Cesar Milana here, and I congratulate Spain to win the 2026 FIFA World Cup. And I'm supporting France in the World Cup, I was defeated England. I'm very, very disappointed to win the bronze medal here. And yeah, Viva España and Famas España for Spain to win the World Cup. So today we make another English storytelling on the controversial rise and success story of Grand Theft Auto franchise, which was very excited before GTA 6 came out. Which is will be a Grand Theft Auto 6 when released on the November this year, and this storytelling will be the most interesting storytelling video I've ever seen. So, what is Grand Theft Auto and where the story began? So, don't forget like, subscribe, and share to your family and friends. So, let's begin the video, guys. Our story begins in 1995, not in New York or Los Angeles, but in the assuming city in Dundee, Scotland. A brilliant independent development studio named DMA Design, founded by David Jones, was trying to create a game called Racing Chase. The concept was simple: players who will drive around the city acting the police officer or as a criminal. But during the playtesting, the developer ran into a major problem. The game was profoundly boring. This driving felt flat and the missions lacked energy. But then the programming glitch changed everything. The AI steering and the police car becoming hyper aggressive. Instead of trying gently in the play over, the cop cars began violently ramming into players' vehicles, trying to destroy it all, of course. The play tester absolutely loved it. The developer realized the running of the cops infinitely more than fun playing with them. They scrapped the police mechanic, then learned about the criminal element and rebrand game into something much darker. Grand Theft Auto. But the game design needs somebody to distribute the creation. The original Grand Theft Auto was published in the late 1997 by BMG Interactive, a division of the BMG Entertainment conglomerate alongside with Take-Two Interactive. The game was a top-down, 2D open-world arcade experience. It was crude and the violence and media absurdly tasting. It newspaper in the UK, politicians in the US called for it banned, but the outrage didn't kill the game, but it saved it. The controversy drove a massive sale, turning Bizarre's got this indie project into surprise underground hit. And yeah, this is the most impressive moment that Grand DMA Design and BMG Interactive, who become team behind the revolutionize of the Grand Theft Auto franchise. This is very important story about them. Seeing the raw untapped potential franchise, Take-Two Interactive make a massive move. They acquired assets of BMG Interactive. In December 1998, a group of ambitious companies led by brothers Sam and Dan Houser alongside Terry Donovan and Jamie King officially founding a new publishing label under Take-Two. They called it Rockstar Games. Rockstar Mission was entirely unique. They didn't want to make games for children. They wanted to market video games like rock music, movies, and high street culture. They wanted gaming cool, adult, and unapologetically rebellious. Rockstar immediately took reins of the franchise. In 1999, they published Grand Theft Auto 2, which was still developed by DMA Design. It was featured a darker, retro-futuristic aesthetic with a new game prospect system and also much sleeker gaming marketing campaign. Shortly after, Take-Two officially pulled DMA Design outright, bringing the developers and the publisher under one unified corporate roof. The stage was set for the revolution. Yeah, the 2D universe was a proven concept, but the world was moving into three dimensions. So Rockstar was about to change industry forever. However, despite the mixed reviews, GTA 2 was the first ever GTA game to be published by Rockstar Games, which after BMG Interactive was acquired by Take-Two and formed the publishing company. And yeah, this is very, very interesting about Rockstar. Before Rockstar, it was like BMG Interactive, and now to become Rockstar when GTA 2 got released on the PC before PlayStation 1 came along. The development of Grand Theft Auto 3 began when DMA Design want to see the jump to three dimension as well as the rise of the driver, the original PlayStation, which made by Reflection Interactive at the time, GT Interactive and Infogrames published the game, which now owned by Atari, would make a driver and the sequel or original PlayStation was very successful. Then game design would develop Grand Theft Auto 3 in 2 years and 6 months, which is very impressive because Rockstar want to make Grand Theft Auto 3 into the 3D universe. Then, when PlayStation 2 was released in the new millennium, Grand Theft Auto 3 the, would be the next Grand Theft Auto 3D universe, which DMA Design was scrapping a Dreamcast version, which already released for Grand Theft Auto 2, and the pool sales of Sega console would make DMA Design would develop Grand Theft Auto 3 on PlayStation 2. And also, in 2001, strategy stock. Rockstar Games would likely publish Grand Theft Auto 3 on 3rd of October 2001. However, from early 9/11, Rockstar moved Grand Theft Auto 3 to 23rd of October of that year. That would make Rockstar would make a respect after the 9/11 attacks, which in the United States, and 7 months later to be released on PC. The game received a positive reviews and also made Grand Theft Auto in the 3D universe. It was revolutionary, and yeah, this game was a masterpiece at the time, following the tragic events of December of that year. Because of from 3D universe making Grand Theft Auto release from PC release to console release first. This was very saving a video game console from PC gaming rights at the time. The development of Grand Theft Auto Vice City began in late 2001, which after the successful release of Grand Theft Auto 3. The DMA Design now become Rockstar Nord, and also Rockstar Nord now develop Rockstar game, Grand Theft Auto game, which is Grand Theft Auto Vice City, which is set in Vice City, aka fictionalized Miami. After Grand Theft Auto 3 was set in the fictional New York, aka Liberty City. Grand Theft Auto Vice City becoming the first Grand Theft Auto game to make protagonist God speak, like Tommy Vercetti, voiced by the late Ray Liotta. So the release of Grand Theft Auto Vice City was delayed, like September 2002, and Rockstar will move the release of schedule on PlayStation 2 release, move from 22nd of October to 29th of October. And also, PC release could be released nearly 7 months, like May 2003. And the game received a masterpiece and positive reviews, and making revolutionized Grand Theft Auto game with voice actor. And yeah, Grand Theft Auto Vice City was revolutionized in the GTA history and include the voice actor for protagonist. Even though Claude doesn't speak like Cormid, even made about Vice City in the Grand Theft Auto looks like a fictionalized Miami though, which like imagine before in the Miami entered though. The development of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas began after successful release of Vice City. So Rockstar will increase in development to 2 years. So the release of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas will be the last main game of the 3D universe. So Grand Theft Auto was set in a fictionalized Los Angeles, San Francisco, and Las Vegas, which makes San Andreas the largest in 3D universe. And also San Andreas like a merge map between California and Nevada, which set in 1992. However, the Grand Theft Auto San Andreas was supposed to release on the 19th of October 2004, but delayed to October 26th of that year, would make release on PlayStation 2 was successful, but it was a controversial regarding on PC development on Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, the hot coffee mode, which made Rockstar and US government believe that it was violate the rules, and make Rockstar will remove the hot coffee mode before the PC release for 7 months later. And despite controversy, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas received a masterpiece reviews and making them the best-selling game on PlayStation 2 ever. And also Grand Theft Auto San Andreas was the 2004 game of the year. And yeah, the game was a controversial, which made Grand Theft Auto San Andreas was a perfect conclusion of 3D universe in Grand Theft Auto history. And yeah, even though hot coffee mode was so controversial, even though make the US government are even made criticize about the controversial mod in the game. This is very, very ludicrous. Even make Rockstar decide to remove the mod, even make to be more M-rated, also known as Becky 18 rated game. This is very, very controversial thing about that. The development of Grand Theft Auto 4 began in November 2004, just after successful release of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. So Rockstar warned Grand Theft Auto 4 would be a new HD universe of the game. The set in the same location as Grand Theft Auto 3 was Liberty City, which was a fictionalized version of New York. The game was using the Rage Ever Rage engine, known for Rockstar advanced game engine, which made the game would be realistic, with it more the game in the like ping pong game, the first game they used. And also the game was loosely inspired from the Russian film called Brad and Brad 2, which makes sense about the inspiration of the character was actually a former Serbian immigrant called Niko Bellic, who mocap and voiced by Michael Hawley. The game was the first game in the seventh generation console, like PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. The game was released on 29th of April 2008 before PC release on Christmas 2008. And the game received a massive review, making the best-selling games on 2008 for both PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, which made Grand Theft Auto 4 becoming the game of the year of 2008. And yeah, GTA 4 was absolute masterpiece, especially on PS3 era as well the Xbox 360 era, which makes sense that Rockstar would publish Grand Theft Auto, which very successful game though. The development of Grand Theft Auto 5 began as the successful release of Grand Theft Auto 4 in 2008. So Rockstar will make Team of Rockstar known around 360 people and are projecting to then 1,000 of developers across multi-triple Rockstar Studios, which makes sense that Grand Theft Auto 5 will be the massive mass larger than Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, which is also set in the Southern California, which is fictionalized Los Angeles, also known as Los Santos. And also, the first time Grand Theft Auto history will include not just one, not two, but three main protagonists named Franklin, Trevor, and Michael. So the game original release would be a huge to 2013, but delayed to September 17th, 2013 to pause the game on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 before re-release on 18th November 2014 on 8th generation console and 14th of April 2015 on PC and also re-released again on 15th of March 2022 on 9th generation console before they expanded and enhanced release on PC nearly 3 years later. And the game received a masterpiece review, and also Grand Theft Auto 5 will become the game of the year along The Last of Us, and also Rockstar will have Grand Theft Auto Online and multiplayer Grand Theft Auto 5, which make billions of dollars to make stream on Grand Theft Auto Online. And yeah, Grand Theft Auto 5 was a masterpiece, which before GTA 6 came out, I will wait GTA 6 will come out on November, which is May same year as Resident Evil Requiem, and also the FIFA World Cup though, from a glitchy top-down prototype developed by Scottish studio DM designed to publish by TNG. The hyper-polished, dominant HD empire were overshadowed Rockstar and Take-Two Interactive. The rise of controversial Grand Theft Auto was a very treatment of creative risk, and Rockstar will succeed because they refused to compromise. They understood the controversy is often mirrored the reflecting society's anxiety, and by pushing boundaries of that was acceptable, they pushed entire media with freedom came forward as the world and largely look the future of AC Universe. One thing remains is absolutely certain. The game experiment that Smaller in Dundee has primarily written than the rules of entertainment. What do you think? This universe is a favorite, a rather charm to the universe, the nostalgia of 3D era, and the massive scale of this universe. Let us know in the comments below. So thank you for watching the historical, controversial rise and success of Grand Theft Auto, and have English storytelling, which I will make. So thank you for watching. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to your family and friends. So I'm Caesar Milana, and see you in the next video, guys.